Ah, can you hear me? Aw. Yep. Hi, Electro. Freaking Flash Player 11 doesn't work on my computer. This is the second time I've tried it. It just crashes my computer. I got bit by a freaking mosquito, and it's like my whole freaking arm is ridiculous, man. Alright, everybody. You know what I gotta do now? I need to send out my email. So we're still waiting. Hold on, this won't take but a second. I say that, but... Is my microphone loud enough, or is it too loud? I had to readjust my settings again. I don't remember what they were set at. You know what? Too soft. Really? I don't know if I can adjust it while I got it on. Guess I can just try it. What about now? You're probably gonna have to turn your... Yeah, you're gonna have to just turn your volume up, because if I overdrive mine, it's just gonna be like this loud screeching noise all the time. So you're just gonna have to turn your speakers up. For now, tell me what it sounds like. If I turn mine up real loud, it's bad. You won't like it. It's just big scratchy noise all the time. Right now my microphone is just full bars all the time, like it's on completely. But you know what? Over there. Hold on. I'll boost it even more. It's good, he says. Well, I boosted it even more. I'm just curious. Now, if it gets all scratchy, you'll still have to let me know. Alright, what am I trying to do? Oh, yeah, I gotta send out my letter. I'm gonna do some burn rate testing today. Well, I'm gonna be doing some quenching tests. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna want to do this for a really long time. Let's see. Alright. Mail sent. Time for some live show, boys and girls. Get back into this stuff. I'm going to try my best to document everything today, but there's going to be quite a bit of stuff going on. Whoops. Hit play. Off. Huh, oh, finally got this stuff going. Man, I'll tell you what. One thing after another, man. Hi. Alright. I can't do that. Okay. I'm gonna try to find the best place to put this camera. Look at this freaking mosquito bite, man. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh. This mosquito's got like salmonella or whatever it is. Okay. Alright. Now that I've got all this crap figured out, let's figure out what I'm gonna do here. Let's see. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm eating some Lucky Charms, man. Trying to find something to eat at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's very hard when everybody's sleeping. Here's my temporary setup. This is one of Electro's discs I got going on here. I may run a screw into that. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I want to do a couple things here. Make sure you can see everything. Oh, you know what? Let's go get some water. Fill up my tube. Make sure that you all can see that. Probably better if I put the camera back farther. Let me try setting you all over here. Nope. I'll just bring you back farther. You're just gonna stay back here for a while. I think it's better off you can see the whole garage. So when the thing blows up, you get to see it. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, my arm, man. What the heck with that mosquito? Stupid thing. I'd like to pump air also, so we'll get the air pump out. Make sure it works. And then we'll run some ionized air through this thing for fun here later. I'm going to turn this on low and let it run for a little bit. I don't see any bubbles at all. Huh. That's not good. There's some. Man, that's weird. It's almost acting as like a dead short. There, now we get some bubbles. It's been sitting for a while, so 20 amps running into that thing. My balance. Oh. This side went way up. Oh, it's clogged. Okay. Gotta get set up here. And I'm not paying attention to your messages just yet. Oh, that's because nobody's talking. guess the whole thing's bubbling high. Alright, I should probably drain some of that, but last time I drained some of it, I spilt it all over the floor. And it's some nasty stuff. Let me see if I can find my bucket. Alright, well, last time I did this, it was a bad deal, so let's try it again. Oh, I gotta turn that off. Oh, my freaking hawk. Hold on. There we go. Never. Alright, my screen kept shutting off. I fixed it. Freaking crickets, really? Yep, I'm running in circles for a little while till I get set up here. Just gotta deal with it. I got a bunch of different things I'd like to try today, though. Let's find my gloves, and I was gonna empty that. I got too much water in my system. I'm gonna remove some. Unfortunately, I'm using chemicals in this setup. Brute force on this one. That's alright. We'll get it. See what that looks like. I'll settle with that for now. Now I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna go grab a few other things. One of them is some water. I'll be back. I'm gonna mute my audio. Ah! I'm back. Oh, anybody there? Oh, okay. Bye, guests. Sorry you had to leave us. I am definitely later than normal today. But we are gonna burn some stuff and hopefully nothing explodes too bad. And if it does, then it'll just be another day in my lab. Alright. Oh man. My inner tube is cracked. That's okay, but that sucks. 80 degrees or so. Oh no. My bubbler's cracked. Oh well. Just gonna have to trust my handy flashback. I put 2 of them on there. I don't have another bubbler to build right now. It's gonna have to do. It'll be alright. Oh! Oh, you better hurry up. Well, let's see. Check valve. I'm going to put this check valve. Oh, that's the open one. That's no good. Flashback. Let's see, I got a couple of things I want to try today. That. You know what? One problem after another so far today. My bubbler is definitely leaking. It's just gonna be done then. Looks like I'm going to have to rebuild that too sometime soon. That's fine. Load of baloney right there. Oh well. I could put a shield up. Would be a wise choice of me. Maybe that's half my problem. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to get my personal protection. Remind me to stay on this side. That'll be fine. you guys can't even see that, can you? It's pretty clear. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, let's see what else I got in here. I got these. I already tested that, but I'll test it again. Got all this stuff. You know what I need? I need a pressure relief for my system here. It's 15 psi. It's supposed to be 15 psi. We shall see if it's 15 psi. Lots of stuff going on over here. Just be patient. Oh man. Eventually I'll find what I'm looking for. Looking for a metal T. It's not looking real good. This is what always happens. I'm all ready to go, and then 3 hours later I get started, and then by that time I'm tired. Or shot. That's my valve. Alright, I'm going to just watch my pressure. Oh man, guys, I would be great if I could just take 5 seconds and do all my testing, and then I could answer all your questions. Unfortunately, 10 hours later I'll get somewhere. Half my stuff's in my house, half of it's out here. It's not like it's all in one spot. Man, I thought I had a T somewhere. Where in the heck is it at? I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. This actually might work. Oh man. Bigger. And there we go. Alright, that'll work there, and this will work here. Patience is the key. Oh, hi Electro. You didn't miss the thing, it's just me looking for crap. Kinda disappointing, to be honest. Let's see. I need Teflon tape. I'm not seeing any. It's all inside. Before I go inside and get that, I'll make sure I got everything. I think I do. Might need some fittings down here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I still gotta go get Teflon tape. I got everything but Teflon tape out here. Haha! Ruckus! Dude! What's up? So what I'm gonna do is put this T. This could be like a P-trap, actually. another short piece. I'm gonna put this right here. That's my blow-off vent. Once I put it together. Okay, I'll be back once again. I think I'll have everything after this trip. Well, I thought for sure I had Teflon tape out here, but obviously I don't. That's okay, I'll just go get some. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Teflon tape. Be right back. And then we'll go light some stuff. Okay. Yes, dude. You gotta get with me on your, Brockus, you gotta get with me on your intro. I gotta backlog your information on there. I haven't been very faithful on that part, have I? Sticking where at in my entries. that the intro came from. Alright, so I'm sticking a 15 psi blow-off valve that Chris had got a while back for me. I never really needed it. It's really for the full cell once we get it going. But now would be a good opportunity to use it because I don't have my safety blow-off on my other device. So my 2 flashback arresters and the other deal should be just fine. Oh, that'll be fun. Alright, good enough. I'm kind of curious to test my blow-off, so let's see, I need a T on that though. Yeah, I'll leave that off for now. I'll use this. I'll try this later. I don't need any extra air. Let's try my blow-off here. Interesting. Oh, there it goes. So say it should be building up some pressure. Oh, it bled off. There we go. There we go. Should blow off at 15 psi. Pressurizing HHO really scares me. I won't lie. I've seen a bunch of people go to 15 okay though. Still scares the crap out of me. Scared the crap out of me. Alright, well, it's working. Woo! Scared me a little though. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a pretty little flame coming out of there. Holding pressure, that's a good thing. Alright, time to do a little movie start up here and then we'll we'll light it. I'll get you a closer view as well. I'll go ahead and set you guys up with a better view first. Where would you like to be? Let's put you over here. That's as close as you're going to get for now. Does that work? Are you ready, Electro? Are you watching? These are your discs, man. We're going to see if they work. It's going to be awesome. I got to find my lighter, you know? I don't even know where my lighter is. That's a problem. I don't even have a clue. If it's not one thing, it's another. Right now it seems to be a lot of all of them. Well, crap. I lied, I'm not ready. I'm going to have to go back inside and get the lighter, because I don't see one out here anywhere. I know they'll work. I just don't know if they'll break. I did shatter one though. I wanted to see how tight I could tighten the one that you had a little test, and it exploded into little pieces. This stuff was so hard. I was hoping it'd stay together, but I machined the surface a little better and it worked a little better, but it looks like I'm gonna have to go get a lighter. I do not have one out here. I'll be back. Okay, Electro. Oh, I know they'll work. Hey, what's this stuff called again? Zirconia? Something zirconia. Something, I remember it was something stabilized zirconia. What was the first word? Something stabilized zirconia. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, I'm not unmuted. Oh, I am unmuted. Electro, you're out there? Oh yeah, there you go, thanks. Uridia stabilized zirconia dioxide, okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get my camera out and we'll do a little quick shoot. Uridia. Whatever. Alright, I don't know how many people are actually out there in La La Land paying attention to what I'm doing, but it's time, boys and girls. And this shall be very interesting. I gotta make my clip as always. What's up, everybody? It's live show time. Finally, it is finally live show time. And today I'm going to be doing some burn testing of sorts. A long time ago, I've got these little quenching discs, and I did lots of testing and all sorts of stuff going on here. But in the time being, Paul has sent me some little discs that he made that I showed you a while back. I'm not even going to try to say it, but these are made of that material. Erythia stabilized zirconia dioxide. And basically this is what they look like. They're very, very hard. I did break one though by testing to put it in one of my jigs to see how it would hold up, but you can see it's a lot thinner than the other one. But I did some modifications, and basically each one of these has a little bit different pattern in it. I showed you this before. And right now, basically I've just got the split gas cell connected together, and then I've just got one disc in here, and it's just got one pinhole right in the middle of it. And basically this hole should not allow a flashback. And to be honest, it looks like a pretty big hole, but it's pretty small. I've got a flashback, 15 psi blow off here that Chris has gotten for me a while back, and I took my safety bubbler off for the moment. I trust these flashbacks for this experiment, but if something were to happen, I've got this shield put up. This is some really, really good material, and it should not shatter. My bubbler here, well, it's been sitting for so long that the chemicals must have got to the inner tubes and they're cracked, and that's no good. So I put in a couple of other safeties for this test, and that's basically what we got. My other tests I'm going to be doing today, this is going to be quite a long video. I'm just going to shoot it, and you guys can see what goes on. I've tested this a while back. It's like a breather. There's a real big one here that Fire Pinto sent me, and a small one. Then here we have a bubbler for a stone, and this is actually a ceramic material, and we are going to try that and see how that works. These other small micron discs here with the stainless steel that I used before, I'll probably end up sticking one of those in this other jig. Actually, you know what? That's the wrong size. Well, maybe I won't. But I might. We'll try to see if we can fit one in there. And I want to test it because I can compress this a little better because I machined the edge off so it's a little flatter. Maybe it'll work better. So, with no further ado, let's see what happens. Alright guys, as always, wide angle first in case something explodes, and I'll show you the details. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. It's pulling about 25 amps at about 14 volts. And I've been checking my temperature on the cell. It's at 86 degrees. So it's not bad. So basically, this should work just like a charm. You ready, Electro? There we go. Oh man, look at that. It's cheating. It is coming out of the top, but it's cheating around the side there. Looks like a very small cut. In the your ceramic material, and it's cheating. It's trying to get out of the side. Listen to it squeal. Look at the water. Now it's going to be really hard to see, but you can see the flame coming out of there. Let's turn the lights off. Oh yeah, look at that flame coming out of there. Nice looking flame coming out of that thing. Unfortunately, that's a nice little flame coming out of there. Unfortunately, it looks like it's leaking around the outside there. But hey, you know what? Your disc is glowing red hot, Electro, and well, frankly, it's staying together just fine. But that's a nice looking little flame. All right, let's try a different disc. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and we'll see if it flashes back. It shouldn't get through there. Sounds awfully funny. Oh man. Well, there we go. No flashback so far. Which sounds like it's still burning. Hey, it's all sorts of squealing and stuff. That's great. That's great. Alright, I think it's done. I'm going to go ahead and shut this valve. And we'll make sure it's done. And no flashback. Success. So no flashback. Now I bet this thing's warm, but look, you can see where the disc wasn't perfectly flat right there, and it wanted to burn around the edge. So let's go ahead and get another disc and see if we can find a little bit flatter one. You got to remember, Electro made these by hand with his machines he's got. Here's one that hasn't been treated. These have been treated, and that one's also got a little edge on it here, so we're just going to have to tighten it down real tight. That one looks like it's got a single hole in it too. These other bigger discs have more holes in them, so we'll set that up too. Alright, Electro, well, it works so far. Yes, low pressure is dangerous, but that's what I'm testing. I'm testing that sort of problem. I have what they call quenching discs, which is nothing more than something that does not allow hydrogen to burn all the way through. You know what, Electro? I'm going to flip this disc over. The other side's flatter, and it's still not flat enough. You think I can sand that down with some emery cloth, Electro? No, I can't use an O-ring. It gets too hot. I got some emery cloth. You think I can sand that? Make it smooth? 'Cause if it was totally smooth, man, that'd be perfect. I'm going to try it. Oh yeah, that would take a while, but it's cutting through it. And that's going to take me a good long time to get that flush. Yes, but it'd take a while. What if I used a little water, do a little wet sanding? Just get a little bit of water on there and see what it does. It actually has to be so flat. It's got to fit perfect in this thing, or else it bleeds by like it did. Other than that, actually it worked very well, and it didn't get very hot. Oh yeah, that's going to take a very, very long time. But at least I know it can be done. Alright, let's try the other one, see if it's any better. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that a little bit more. That one looks a lot better. Looks a little bit cleaner cut. I think your material is destroying my emery cloth in about 2 seconds. I wonder if you do this next time before you finish them, if they'll turn out better. I mean, you would think it would be as flat as it would be with what you did, but obviously it could use more. Alright, this got a single hole tube. I'm going to try it again. And I'd like to see what it does. See if we can get it to not bleed past. Yeah, I've got a couple of smoothing wheels like that I might be able to work. Oh man, everything I got here is stainless steel. Oh, wait a minute. I lost my magnet. You know what? Just gonna set the camera up here. Sorry, bear with me. How's that? Alright, we're going to try it again. Alright guys, I took some emery cloth and smoothed this disc down. You can see, once I hit the light right, you can see right there, that big piece. You see where it was burning through. You can see where it got hot. Now, backside's a little smoother. I took some emery cloth and I took a second one we had here, single hole still. And I think this one will work a little bit better, so let's give it a shot. Oh, it's doing the same thing. Just on one particular. Oh, you know what? Really quickly, I'm going to try to cut something, but I think my disc. I think that popping is water that's forming on the surface. Ooh, I can feel it way up there real easy. It's not liking this aluminum though. It's pretty thick though. Huh. Very interesting. How about a soda can? Oh yeah. Soda cans are always easy to cut. Alrighty. I'll turn it off again. Let it fade out. And yeah, I will, buddy. I gotta set up a different thing if I try the multi-tip. Oh! We had some sort of a flashback. It might have just been internal there. I'm not real sure. I think the multi one's really going to bleed through because that particular setup isn't quite as good as this one. Oh, it cracked in half. It broke in half. Well, I'm not 100% sure if it was something that I did or if the heat got to it, but it looks like it broke right in half. Now I did take a mill and just scrape the edge out of here so it was flush and tightened flush, and it looks like it did, but it looks like it got very, very hot. Not in the center, just on the edge. Oh man, can't believe that. It looks like it got hot in one spot and it just broke. You can kind of see it there. Yikes. Looks like it got hot. It's got a little fracture point right there where it got hot. Look how deep down that color is. Very interesting. Well, let's try a big one. Hopefully we don't bleed past like that. Because it looks like the center doesn't have any discoloring whatsoever. So it was just fine. It wasn't hot at all. It blew the heat past it. Huh. Interesting. You can see that very, very well on the high def video later, Electro, but check this out. Not real sure if it's going to focus. The heat went halfway down through the disc, and it was leaking past, and it broke. So I need to have a better system to seal, and I don't think it would have broke. Just can't believe it broke like that. Look at that. That broke just like my teeth do. Like, seriously, my teeth are terrible. Anyway. Let's see here. Now, I'm going to have to set up a different system. So that we can test these on a different jig. I didn't quite get the other jig set or finished built. So I need to attach this there. I don't think that's the same thread size. No. Let's see. What are we talking about over there? No leak, no heat. That's exactly right, Electro. It would have worked perfect if it wouldn't have heated up like that. As a matter of fact, I mean, actually it was looking great. But yeah, that one single point cracked it. It actually got so hot it turned black. So, I mean, they got hot. Real hot. Too hot. Let's see here. Man, I really just don't have all the proper tools that I need. Fittings, I mean. I went and got a whole bunch of different stuff one time, but it's all plastic fittings, and I need thread fittings. Let's see, all I need is a coupling. Tell you what. Yeah, I don't want to put it on the end of that though. Let's see here. It's always nice when you got the right stuff. Tell you what, I know what I'll do. Man, this whole pipe's pretty hot. I'm kind of surprised. Well, I guess I'm not, because it was just kind of blowing past, so I guess that makes sense. Well, now we know, Electro. They gotta be as flat as can be, and it's gotta be in a really good jig. But that won't stop us. We got many more discs to try. No. It wasn't one of the broken drill bits, because it was only a single hole. So it couldn't have been. Or it shouldn't have been. I put a really long pipe on here so this thing wouldn't get hot. Or if it did, it had a lot of room to release some of that heat. And I mean, it got pretty warm. Now honestly, this jig isn't near as good as that other one, but it's all I got. It's all that fits what I got, which is what I planned on using, so no problem. It's just not as near as good. I'm gonna make a little jig to hold that in place. Let's see, what do I got around here that's heavy, made of metal? Ooh, that was loud. Alright, this will work. Kind of needs to be square. That'll work. Alright, let's see which one of these discs I want to put in here. I got the single hole. I'll just try it first. Yeah, this one, I'm afraid it's definitely gonna want to blow past, but it's all I got. Well, I just won't let it burn that long till I get a better seal. Alright, well, right now I've just got this single disc, and we're gonna see what happens. I hear you, Electro. I'm just not going to let it burn very long. Oh, look at it spitting out water. That's... Oh man, that is very interesting. Oh, there it goes. Alright, we'll turn it off. It's wanting to leak a little too, but that's okay. We'll turn it off and we'll put a different one in. I want to see what them multi do. I still want to see if it blows back. Nope. Sounds like it's out. Nope, still burning. That is just interesting. It's really hard to see, but there's this little orange dot right in the middle where it's burning. Still burning. Let's try a different disc. Electro, I will, yeah, I guess if it's sealed it won't get hot. Let's stick some Teflon on it. I'll just wrap the outside edges with this Teflon, and that actually should seal it. And then it shouldn't get hot. We'll try it. If I don't break stuff first. Yeah, because it should work just fine and not get hot. So if the Teflon works, the Teflon shouldn't get very hot, and it should work out. We'll give it a try. I bet it'll work. I bet it's going to leak out the backside of my seals now, you know it. I'm afraid I'm going to break these discs. Okay. Afraid I'm going to break them when I tighten it. Okie dokie. Alright, so what I've done is take some Teflon. In theory, this should not get hot if it's sealed, because the flame is off the front of the disc. So I took some Teflon tape and just temporarily kind of sealed it up there. And if it burns through now, it's going to burn the Teflon. But we will find out. So let me get you a really good close-up shot. As long as it'll stay focused. And I'm even going to turn the lights out so that you can see it real well. And we'll see what happens here. There you go. It's not leaking past. It looks so much better. Yeah, I know. No Teflon on the threads. But that's okay, because as long as it doesn't go backwards, it should be just fine. So there is a really nice single hole flame. Man, that's a big flame too. It's very pretty, but you know what, Electro? There's this blue flame right at the base. I'll see if I can get the live show members a little bit better shot here. There's this blue flame right at the base, and I don't know what the blue's from. I don't know if it's burning something or what. Now, out of curiosity, I should be able to shut this off. First of all, it won't flash back, and second of all, it shouldn't be real hot. So I turned it off. It's just bleeding down now. So we'll see if it flashes back. Man, that looks beautiful, Electro. I'm really curious what these other ones are going to look like. I bet they're going to be really cool. And I don't think I have enough pressure to make the other ones really justify what they're going to be doing, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. And it's not squealing either. It's not squealing, so that means it's not bleeding past. 'Cause that's what happens when it bleeds past. I mean, that's the problem. All right, I blew it out just because I wanted to feel the disc. Oh man, look at that! Put my finger right on it, and I mean, I can put my finger right on it, and it's not hot. So let's turn it back on. I'll light it again, see if it's still burning. It's still burning. Look at that. So the gas has been off for a while. That's just a little bit of pressure that's in there. Now let's see if it flashes back or not. This is going to be the trick. Shouldn't. It's a little bitty orange dot. Now it would have flashed back by now, but it's still glowing. You can't see it on camera, but I can see it. Oh, it's out. Turn it back on here. Check the temperature of my cell real quick, make sure it's not getting hot. It's at 94 degrees, that's not bad. Alright, now let's try cutting a Coke can. Now that I got the flame concentrated a little better. Turn the lights on. Not a problem. Look at that clean cut. Man, that's a beautifully clean cut. That's too cool. Too cool. Alright, let's set up the next disc. Good job, Electro! Stan was right. Yeah, he was. And you know what? Interestingly, when I did my tests initially on these discs, it made perfect sense to me that what he was doing would work just fine. Alright, check that out. I just cut that. Look at that. Put my finger right on it. That is neat. That is really neat. Ah, I'm excited. Thanks, Electro, for giving me the opportunity, buddy. Because without these discs, I'd still be shooting in the dark on something like this. But at least we got a principal idea here. We know it works. That's awesome. Coca-Cola does burn. Yes, indeed. It smells bad, too. Alright, let's put the next disc in and we'll see what it looks like. I'm very curious. And you know what? This Teflon works just fine because the disc doesn't get hot. It's like the perfect material for this. Now I gotta get the disc in right, or else my flame's gonna be shooting the wrong way. Oh, I see you've got a scribe on the top side. Yeah, this whole apparatus is cold. That's neat. That is super cool. I'm liking this a lot. Now, if you had a bunch of gas, this whole thing would probably work even better. Alright, this should actually be quite interesting. Alright everybody, I've got this multi-hole disc in here, and I'm probably not going to have enough pressure to really get the effect I was looking for, but I was looking for the outer circle of holes is angled, so the center one and the outside will force together just like a standard torch tip. So I'm going to turn the lights off so that we can actually see it clearly, and then I'll go ahead and turn it on, and then I'll turn the lights off so we can see it clearly. Right now I'm running, in case anyone's curious, I'm running at about 5 psi. Oh man, now I'm running a lot lower. I'm running at 2 psi, 3 psi. I'm going to have to have more pressure than that to get it off there. I'm going to run some regular air through it. 3, 2, 1. Actually, that makes a really nice little tip. I'm going to turn this off. There we go. So no flashback. I'm going to let it build up pressure, and then I'm going to turn it back on and see what it looks like. So it basically looks like a little candle. Sorry, tripod's in the way, they were telling me. Sorry, Electro. Killing you guys over there, aren't I? Now that's pretty low flame. I really need more PSI than that, or else the disc is definitely going to warm up. But just for fun, let's turn this light on. I'm going to turn this off. I'll turn this off. And it's out. Let's feel it. Yeah, see, it's real warm now. I bet if the flame was bigger. I mean, the whole thing's not that hot, but flame needs to be bigger. Let's go ahead and hook up the external air pump. We can force some extra air in with it. Alright guys, pretty cool stuff, yo. Pretty cool stuff. Good job, Electro. We did it. Without your help, I would not be here, proving this works as well as it works. Fantastic. How many people are watching? 11 people? It's like, two of you in the chat room actually paying attention? Wonder what happened to Hexar. He must have busted balls. He's out. Because I mentioned him earlier and he never replied. Alright, alright, let's get the extra air in here. Let's pump some extra air through our system so we can get a big flame going here. I just need a T. I really need to get me some check valves, but they're ridiculously expensive, and I just haven't done that yet. I got one, I blew it up, and I got two, and I'm not quite sure where the other one went. That's alright. Somewhere I have that fitting already made up. I can't find it. Oh well, let's get a different one. power supply. I broke the corner off. Good times. I'm excited, guys. I really am. I don't look it, but I am. Well, let's see here. I surely should have a tea already open, man. I don't want to open another one. Oh well. Guess I will. Whoop whoop! So we're going to force air and get that flame bigger. Okay, all set. Let's see here. Turn my pump on, it's on. Turn my gas on. Crickets are really annoying today. Alright guys, so right now I've got this air pump that we discussed a while back. I've got it hooked up and I'm running it pumping extra air into my system here, and this allows me to have more pressure on the end of my fitting. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this up to about 120. Oh yeah, lots of air coming out of that thing. Oh man. I'm going to turn it down just to get it lit, and then we can turn it up. I'm going to turn the lights off. I can't see anything. Alright, now I'm going to turn the air pressure up. See how high we can go before it goes out. Well, it definitely dimmed my flame down, that's for sure. It's surging. Man, that, for as little as a flame as that is, you know, I'll be honest with you, I'll be happy if I got no electricity. That would warm me up. It doesn't look like much, but that's putting off some serious heat pretty high up. Let me turn the air down a little bit. Right now it's at about 100. Let's put it at about 80. turn this on start. Get some more hydrogen going here. I'll temporarily shut the incoming air off. Now I'll turn it on now. Actually made the flame smaller because it's burning. It's got too much oxygen. Not about 120, 140. 160. Oh, it went out. Man, that's light in the other ones though. Well, that's interesting. Let's see here. I'll turn this off. Look at that. The disc itself is hot, but the metal surrounding it I can grab. It's pretty cool, really. The disc is going to be a little warm because the flame's not off the surface. Alright, moving on. Now what? The disc is hot, yes, but there's no signs of the disc burning like the other one did. And broke. No signs of that at all. Looks just fine. But the metal's cold, or cool. It's not cold, but it's cool. So I really need more HHO production to really get a good visual on what's going on. Very interesting. Well, let's try the other disc. It's even more holes. Are two of these the same? No, one's got even more holes, doesn't it? Man, it's hot out here, let me tell you what. It's not that hot. It's hot with my hat on. It actually feels pretty good out here. Oh. Okay. I'll try it next, Electro. Kind of curious myself what that single hole one will do once I seal it. I'd like to know if it'll stay cool. Just run it for a while, a good while, and just, you know, see how cool it stays. Alright, what time is it over there right now, Electro? You're getting a little later than normal, because normally I'm up earlier doing my show. Alright, this should be quite interesting. I'm going to you know what? Oh man, it's raining. That means I'm gonna have to shut my door. I'm gonna put a valve. $8:30 p.m. You just gonna hang out with me for a while? At work? I guess you can do whatever you want, can't you? The luxury of doing what you're doing. Awesome. Good deal. You waited a while for this, and I apologize it took me so long. But we're here. We're doing it. Alright guys, so I definitely do not have the pressure that it's going to take to get this to really do what I want, but I went ahead and put this disc with a whole bunch of holes on here. And we're going to light it and we're going to see what it looks like. I probably won't let it burn too long because the flame might get pretty hot. I turned the air back off for now. It's starting to rain, so if you hear some noise outside or you hear some noise, that's all it is. Just a little rain. I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights back off so we can actually see it. Guess it would help if I turn it on. Now that is cool. Oh man. Electro, it looks like the disc is cracked. I better turn it off. Oh! It's cracked! You believe that? The disc was cracked. Oh man. Interesting. You see that? So it got real hot and it blew through it. That means a crack will blow back, but the holes will not. It's all about the quenching. That sucks. It's cracked, Electro! Yeah, I guess I could cable tie it. It's freaking cracked. Look at that burnt spot on the side. I didn't tighten it that tight. I didn't do it when I tightened it. It's just that you couldn't see it. Now that's... Look at that. Oh man. You'll get to see this in HD later. I'll still show it to you. Alright guys, so you can see that's the back side. And as hard as this stuff is, it don't take much for the heat to break it right in half. Check that out. Man, that is interesting. Let's try the next one. That's really interesting, Electro. It just shattered, man. It doesn't take nothing for that to break once it goes. I mean, the heat like that. Alright, let's go back to the single hole with Teflon. Oh, I about dropped it. Oh, man. What? I'm dropping out. What? What's happening? Okay. No. It actually, that disc worked perfect. There was this really, really, really nice giant hydrogen flame above the disc. I mean, like, there was nothing, but then there was this big orange flame out the top. But then there was just little pinholes where it came through. So it actually worked great. But it had a crack. I could see it. As soon as I lit it, it started burning at that crack. And as soon as I saw that, it snapped. Very interesting. Alright, now I'm going to try this with air. I guess I'll turn the lights off. I'll go ahead and turn the air on. So it actually kills the flame. It's like a tiny flame versus a